So welcome back. I'm in Montenegro in the capital of Podgorica, and I'm just in a park across the street from one of the national museums here. I'm just grabbing something to eat before I start exploring the city. Talking to my host at the hostel, she seemed to not really think there was much to see in Podgorica. So I'm going to sort of check it out today, and then tomorrow probably check out a few of the things around the capital. Just across from me is the National Museum, is what I've been told, and I'll check that out afterwards. You can see I'm just in this little green area, and it does seem like Podgorica has a lot of green areas in it with a river running through, and I'm looking forward to kind of exploring that because it's 38 degrees today and a good day to be inside or in the shade. So just below the city museum, what I wrongly called the National Museum before, there's an old hammam here that's been converted into a coffee shop kind of thing, built or kept under the freeway here. I wasn't expecting it to be under the freeway, but I may need to check it out later because she said it is the place to hang out at after hours. I just thought I'd get this shot of the hammam, very conveniently kind of built within the confines of the bridge. So here's the clock tower in the central part of town. So this is just a mosque here in town. It was, I think, actually built in 2011. A lot of things were kind of knocked down through the war in the 90s, and they may have tried to keep the old look, but they've, in a sense, everything's relatively newer than it actually looks, according to my hostel owner. There's always a lot of graffiti up, but kind of cool graffiti here. So I'm at the start of a park that kind of runs down the river here, and just here's some ruins of the old wall. So this is just down by the Marassa River that runs through Podgorica. Obviously people bathing down here, but this is a nice central spot in the capital. So just an old bridge that also kind of runs through this area down by the river. So just up on a bridge in the central part of town. Just looking out over the water there. I believe that's the Millennium Bridge in front of me here. So here I am looking, I believe, west, kind of off the bridges. I was just walking into the main square of the city here. There's lots of art in the parks here. I'm not exactly sure who that is, but definitely. This is just the Church of St. Dorda. This is at the base of Podgorica Hill. It's about 1,000 years old, although it's been renovated more recently. It's cooling off a little bit as I get into the evening here in Podgorica. The highest point in the city is Gorica Hill, and it has documentation back to Roman times as a place where they obviously had activity, I think, because of the high point. So I've decided, as it cools off, to walk to the top of it. But even though this is a relatively small hill, you're beginning to get a few visuals of Podgorica down below us here. So here, as I'm coming down off the summit, you can get a bit of a view kind of across the valley here into Podgorica. So another view from Podgorica Hill, or Gorka Hill. Just as I'm starting to walk down here, you can see the sun kind of setting behind another hill in behind the north part of the city. So I'm just out for a walk after supper. I decided I'd walk across the Millennium Bridge here. You can see nicely lit up at night. Just looking across the river valley and some of the bridges at night as I walk across Millennium Bridge. So I'm just walking back into the downtown. You can see the Millennium Bridge off to the side here.